What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Long time no seen. Long time no seen, bros. Just got a text. Bro, how long has it been since we talked? Like an hour? Or not hour. Like a month? It's been a month, bro, since we talked. So I gotta catch up with you. Dang, it's getting hot, bro. It is getting hot. The snow's gone. There were some days where it was like 80 degrees, 90 degrees. You know, it's getting real hot right now, bro. But I'm just here to catch up with y'all, bro. I'm just here to catch up with y'all and tell y'all how I've been, bro. I've been going through it. I've been surviving. You know, I've been surviving. I've been thriving, but I've been getting hit by this reality. I've been getting hit by this reality, man. Left blows, right blows, uppercuts, all this stuff. I got a job. Like, I stopped doing deliveries now and I got a job. And in the span of a week, I ended up losing that job. I was a landscaper and it was a good job, bro. Like, I thought I was doing good, but the bosses that I had were like, oh, you're not keeping up to pace. And they would always just target me, bro. They would always just target me about my pace. And I was trying, bro. Like, I've never done any outside work, but I was really trying. I was sweating. I was, but it just didn't work out, and it's all for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But since that didn't work out, I've just been going through it, bro. Like, I've just been going through it financially. I've been in a rut, and when you're in a rut, it's very hard to get out of it because it's all a mental battle. That's really all that it is. It's a mental battle. And when you're in that rut where you're just you just don't care, and you don't have that urge to like want to do something, whether it's go out to the gym or even just hang out with people, bro. Like, when you have that urge, it's very toxic, and it's very dangerous because it can send you down spirals. It can send you going downhill. You know what I'm saying? So those are the times where you have to really cling on to yourself. You have to cling on to who you are as an individual, because when you're going through those times, it's easy to forget who you are, and it's easy to completely get lost in whatever you're going through and let yourself go and start eating junk food every day and just start doing certain things. And plus, I've been on the weed. I can't lie, bro. Like, I've been hanging out with a friend that I go to the gym with, and we've been smoking it up. And the reason why I did this was just to try something new, honestly, to just try something new, a new adventure. And it's been quite a while now. It's probably been the duration of time that I haven't spoken to you that I've been smoking weed. And when it comes to weed, it's okay to use it, but I just feel like when it becomes too much of a problem and distraction in your life where you want to smoke weed before you want to do anything, even just take a shower, brush your teeth, that's the main issue. I feel like, don't mind people. Hey there.
Nice day today.
Oh, definitely, man. Have a good one.
You too.
But when it comes to just like getting caught up in just like smoking and all that, when you get caught up with just smoking and all that, bro, it leads you to not care about doing anything in life, bro. It truthfully doesn't. Like, this is when weed has become too big for you and you can't handle it. Like, it's just too much dopamine rewarding. So that dopamine is making you just crave like that high amount of dopamine from the weed, instead of dopamine from little things, quote unquote little, such as reading books, such as taking care of yourself, skincare, such as just stretching, meditation, doing whatever. All right, like just following yourself, just doing what you naturally do. When you start smoking weed, and that feeling you get from the weed, that artificial love, that's what I can call it, is an artificial love feeling. when that goes off, that feeling feels so good that it makes you not care about shit. It makes you not even care about a girl, bro. Like, you choose a blunt or a joint over a girl, and it's easy to get lost in that. And the thing about weed is that, for myself personally, weed, like, it messes up my focus in a way where I'm just not focused. Like, I have ideas, I get creative revelations when I smoke, when I get high, but then actually applying the work, actually doing the work is where things start to get more difficult, I'd say. But yeah, I've been smoking weed, but I'm doubling down on it because I see how addictive it can be, bro. And I personally, I don't know what my relationship will be with weed, but I just don't want it to be a relationship where most likely I'm not even gonna smoke it, or just if I do smoke it, I'm going to make sure that I'm myself, I'm who I am, I'm myself fully, and I'm also like on top of my business, because I feel like the only way to smoke weed is if you're on top of your business. If you start off your day with a vape hit or just a joint, you're gonna fuck yourself up for the long run. I'm telling you, for the short run it might feel good, whatever, but in the long run you're gonna get so used to that cycle, because habits form fast, especially habits that feel great. They form fast, and so in the long run you could possibly smoke and then end up just wanting to stay in your bed, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, look at shit that literally has nothing to do with you. Like, I'm telling you, when I be high, bro, I be attracted to shit that's not even like really interesting, really something that can help me in the long run. Like stuff about Chirac, Chicago, like just King Von, all them GDs, BDs, EBK, all this shit. Like, I just be studying like gang shit for no reason when I'm high, bro, because I just find it interesting. But I just know that the natural version of me, the sober me, is someone that wants to do more and wants to see more. And so in order to do that, there's certain things that I must do as an individual. And yes, I've been delivering food for a year now, but it's time for a new chapter. It's time for a new season, and I endured, bro. I'm enduring as we speak, and I've been enduring with barely any money, of course, and just making a way. I've been blessed to receive money for gas, like in ways that are funny. You wouldn't expect it. And yeah, things are just working out in its own way. It may not seem the best, but things are working out for the long run. And I just know that at this point, I want better for myself, and I want better for myself to the point where I'm willing to do whatever I have to do, even if I have to quote unquote struggle. Like, struggle and sacrifice is undeniable. You're going to have to go through that if you want something meaningful in your life for the long run. So if that means I have to work hard a lot, if that means I have to work a job that may suck, I'll do it, whatever. If that means, you know, I might have to wake up earlier than the rest of the people, I will do it, because I just know that the time that I put in now, where I'm like sacrificing and struggling, is going to pay off for, we could say, my future self, you know. And that's also the same thing that you could apply to for your life as well. It's better to suffer now for a better future, a better predicament, than to have fun right now, get high as fuck every day, party, have sex with all these girls like I've been told y'all, and then just have a mediocre life where you're just doing the same thing because you're caught in this cycle where all you have right now is your job. And since you already have a crib and all, like, you can't run away from the crib, you know, so you have to keep working and stuff for right now, in my opinion. But while we are young, guys, while we're in our 20s, while we're in our 30s, whatever age you are, just know you have time. The only time that you don't have is once you're dead. Once you're dead, then who knows what happens next. But that's not for us to worry about. The only thing that we should focus on is that we're in this game right now. We're in this game, and we've been put here. And I know this game may not be fun sometimes. I know this game may be annoying sometimes. I know this game may be depressing. It can feel like hell. All these things, you still have to keep yourself the same, though. No matter what happens, like we all hear the term "life is a bitch." You know how bitches are. Bitches' emotions run up and down. Bitches are always just constantly going up and down. You feel me? Just constantly. Like one day the bitch will be happy, the next day the bitch will be on fire, just going crazy, bro. Like just wanting to go off on anything around it, or So when I say this analogy, life is a bitch, you gotta think about it. Life is always going to be up and down, just like how a bitch is, bro. Life is always going to be up and down. But as the man that you are, as the man made in God's image, as the man with the masculine energy, you remain emotionally, mentally, physically just straight, or at least going up. You feel me? You just keep on rising no matter what's happening outside of you, because in all reality, we can't control what happens outside of us, but we can control what happens inside of us, which will in the long run affect what happens outside of us. It will change our circumstances, our reality, all that stuff. So it's all about just getting yourself right in any aspect, and just stop being lazy. Use your creative muscles and your mind to think of new things that you can learn, because I feel like the best thing to have as an individual right now, especially as a young man or woman, is knowledge. If you have knowledge on anything, you can get through anything. You can get through any situation. Just keep on acquiring knowledge, real knowledge that will help you, not some of the stuff that they taught us in school. No offense, but it's just, there's so much out there for us to learn. There's so much that is around us that we can learn, bro. There's just so many things, and this is the type of time I'm on. So that's like one of the biggest things for me right now, is just knowledge, learning a lot of new things. All right, learning as much, soaking in as much as I can. All right, while everyone might be having fun or working a job, which I don't blame them, live your life. This is your life. For myself, I want to study. I want to learn so much. I want to continue to acquire knowledge that can help me, so that I could put this knowledge into action, of course, so that I'm able to make great things happen to me, and also help other people, because that's the name of the game, in my opinion. If you're able to soak up as much knowledge, you will soak up more value as well. You'll be able to help more people that are in need, or anything that you've been through in the past that you've managed to overcome, or you're continuing to fight and battle. You can help other people that are going through it, that are in the thick of it. All right, but I just embrace all this, bro. Like, that's the thing. You have to embrace all the good, all the bad, whatever is perceived as good and bad. Just embrace it all, because it can't be changed. All right, I'm behind in some things financially, but that can't be changed right now. I just gotta endure it. But I know that the way everything's looking for me, everything is going well. All right, even when things don't feel like it's going well for you, it is going well. You just don't see it right now. But it's not, the thing you're going through is not meant to break you or destroy you. It's meant to carry you to a new destination. You feel me? And it happens very fast. You can feel good for literally like a week, bro. Like, I felt on top of the world for a week, bro. When I got this new job and they told me, oh, I'm gonna get this amount of money, I was like, oh, great, this is lit, bro. Like, it feels cool to be back in a job for once, bro. Like, to actually be around people. But then, of course, everything gets flipped quick, and then they basically let me go, fire me. And then now I'm just like, damn, bro. And that shit hurts, bro. That shit hurts, because you're like, damn, bro. Like, you thought you were doing good. Everyone's being all nice to you, and then they just tell you this. And so it's easy to get into that mindset where you're like, oh, fuck everybody. Fuck a job. Fuck these people. It's easy to just be like, oh, fuck everything, and be the victim to it. But instead, you just keep on going. There's no time to cry. Like, at this point, there's really no time to cry. And there's a lot of, not to compare yourself to others, but there's a lot of people that are making progress, that are doing things, and there's nothing different between you and them. Like, we all wake up, we all have somewhat the same amount of time. And even if you feel me, even if you don't have the same amount of time, even if you have to work multiple jobs, you still have the opportunity and chance to keep on learning and acquiring more things to help you gain. It's all on what you care about. If you care a lot about where you want to go in your life, if you care about what you want to achieve, then no matter what happens in your life, you could have 3 jobs. You will find a way to make what you want just fruition. Whether it takes 5 months, 5 years, what, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you're continually focused on the vision that you have for yourself. And if you do not have a vision, I strongly recommend just make a vision. Don't put so much like do not put so much thoughtfulness into it, because it should be natural. It should be natural what you want. And do not judge yourself for what you want. You might want something and don't think that, oh, this seems too big, this seems like I can't get it. No, you can really get it if you set your mind to it. If you set your mind to it, you can